EA Games.
Challenge everything.
In the modern world, great leaders resolve their conflicts with words. Step launcher. Carpet bombing. Tomahawk missiles.
Swarming us, sir. Fire at will. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. They're everywhere. Watch the left. Reload!
General, I am Lieutenant Eva. I will serve as your comm officer for our campaign against the Global Liberation Army. We know the GLA have access to lethal biological weapons, and we have tracked these weapons to Baghdad. Our troops are assembled outside the city and await your orders, sir.
Cab on station. Skies are clear. Radar lock! Break! I'm hit! Hawks down! Anybody see us shoot? Negative! No shoot! Echo Company, engage! Roger. Targets acquired. Enemy in perimeter. Range 200. All units, stand by. Fire at will. I'm hit! Let's finish them off! Watch the left! Bravo down! We got more! Reload! Help over here! Fire! We have 11 confirmed. All units, search and destroy. More contacts. Range 300. Fast movers inbound. Line them up.
Enemy perimeter breached. General, we must capture Baghdad and eliminate all GLA forces.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground.
Intel says bioweapons are in the area. Be prepared to pull back from the city at the first sign of contamination.
Clearing terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in.
Rocket launch detected. All units, pull back.
General, Washington orders us to enter the mountains and destroy the enemy Scud Storm.
Armor detail reporting. Heavy armor ready for action. Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir.
Anthrax is still in the
In
area.
my field of fire.
Civilian buildings are occupied by
Light them
enemy
up.
troops. Assault teams enter those buildings from above and clean them out.
On your
Unit
command.
lost.
In my field of fire.
Taking fire from those buildings. Pull back and wait for the choppers.
Ranger,
All units,
enter from
pull
the
back.
roof. Sweep and clear.
Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Moving in. Let's grease them. On your command. Clearing terrain. Light them up. This'll wake them up. Crusader tank responding. Moving in. Let's grease them. Humvee here.
We have cleared the palace.
Armor detail
All
reporting.
units, continue the advance.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground. Taking new ground.
Garrison buildings up ahead. Call in the
Clearing terrain. Deliver an ordnance. Heavy armor ready for action. How about a show of force? Deliver an ordnance. Taking new ground. Anywhere you say, sir. Light them up. Clearing terrain. Moving in.
Mountain perimeter breached. Enemy closing.
Proceeding to target zone.
Congratulations, General. You
On
have
your
been
command.
promoted.
Armor detail reporting. Anywhere you say, sir. On your command. How about a show of force?
Loaded with U.S. quality. Provisions en route. Distribution underway.
POW camp up ahead. Get those men out of there.
Drop zone confirmed.
Unit lost.
On your command. Deliver an ordnance.
Get those pilots into vehicles. Let's roll.
Crusader tank responding. Clearing terrain.
I got the goods.
Find me a vehicle. I have experience. Fire it up. Sure beats walking.
Special Forces here. Rally point confirmed. Army's elite. Search and destroy.
Heavy armor ready for action. Anywhere you say, sir. In my field of fire. On your command.
Enemy tanks have the high ground. Request
Blow
air
'em wide
strike.
open.
Big Bird on the way.
Heavy armor ready for action. Armor detail reporting. Blow 'em wide open. Light them up.
Echo Company.
Unit
Armor
lost.
inbound. You're too
In my
close.
field
Pull
of
back.
fire. Heavy armor ready for action. Let's grease them. Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone. in my field of fire. Heavy armor ready for action. Lighten them up. Clearing terrain. This'll wake them up. Lighten them up. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. This'll wake them up. On your command. Blow them wide open. Clearing terrain. Lighten them up. Blow them wide open.
Ready for action. Heading out. Taking new position. Enemy identified.
I'm about to show force. Delivering ordnance in my field of fire. Delivering ordnance. Anywhere you say, sir.
Special Forces here. Heading out. Always prepared. Special Forces here. Rally point confirmed.
Serving our country. Keep the supplies rolling. Providing resources.
Army's elite.
Armor detail reporting.
Always prepared. He's on the target list.
How about a show of force in my field of fire? Let's grease them.
How about a lift?
On your command. Later tank responding. Blow them wide open. Let's grease them.
Stud destroyed. Baghdad secure.
Heavy
Congratulations,
armor ready
General.
for action. Anywhere you say, sir.
We have tracked terror cell leaders to Al Hanad in Yemen. We believe the leaders behind the biowar attack are hiding in the city. Our Comanches are scouring Al Hanad, searching for these criminals.
Bravo, we reporting enemy contact. Permission to engage.
Enemy contacts confirmed. Attack is a go.
Roger that, command. All Comanches, engage. Engage. Targets on the move. Finger launch. Break.
Bravo wing. GLA finger launch confirmed.
Target Charlie 4. I'm in pursuit. Target eliminated. Ahead, Bravo 2, down and out. Lost him. He went into the alley. This is Bravo 3, I'm hit. Ejecting.
All units, we have pilots down. Repeat, pilots down. Scramble, rescue teams.
The GLA have captured our pilots. They are held in secret locations around the city. Devise a plan to bring them home, General.
Got room for 5. Oh yeah!
Armor
The
detail
city's in an
reporting.
uproar. All units
Proceeding to
proceed
target
with
zone.
caution.
New construction.
Heavy armor ready for action. Blow them wide open. Armor detail reporting.
Technicals moving on our position. We're taking heavy fire. Exit route is cut.
USA Armor Division. Humvee here. Let's go for it. Oh, yeah. How about a show of force? USA Armor How about a lift? Looks like a good run. Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir.
GLA forces incoming. Secure the base perimeter.
Deliver an ordnance. How about a show of force? Clearing terrain. Proceeding to target zone. Lighten them up. Preserving freedom. This'll wake them up. Deliver an ordnance. Blow them wide open. Heavy armor ready for action. Keep it clean. Taking her in. How about a show of force? Moving in. In my field of fire. Lighten them up.
GLA ambush. Command 2 on my way.
Clearing terrain. Moving in. Blow them wide open.
Big 5 on the engine mouth.
Unit
Air
lost.
personnel support.
About to show of force. Armor detail reporting. On your command. How about a show of force? Doing what's
Unit
right.
lost.
Closing the distance. Preserving freedom. Keeping it cool. No obstacles. Preserving freedom. Needs an attitude adjustment. Got room for fire. Rip it up! I'll be here.
Unit lost.
Got room for fire. Come on! Train for perfection. Right here. This is too easy. Field of fire. Lighten them up. Moving in. On your command. How about a show of force? Deliver an order.
Unit lost.
This'll wake them up. How about a show of force? On your command.
General, our base is under attack.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Bring on the scaffolding.
Hey, check out our new tow missile.
Have a job for me. Our base is being attacked.
How about a show of force?
All finished.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
On your command. Lighten them up.
Unit lost. Congratulations, General. You have been promoted.
Crusader tank responding. Deliver an ordnance. Heavy armor ready for action. This'll wake them up.
Protecting our people.
On your command. Let's grease them. Armor detail reporting. Let's grease them. Taking new ground.
Objective sighted.
Thanks for getting me out, sir. Things were getting a little dicey for me.
Good work. This pilot's available for combat duty. You can send him back to base
Pilot of
or
the
take
USA.
advantage of his skills for this mission.
You got the map. Anything to drive? Assuming control.
How about a lift? Let's go for it.
How about a show of force? Deliver an ordnance.
General, our base is under attack. Got room for five. Rip it up!
Unit lost.
Contact Sector 369.
You want some of this?
Rocket buggy. Don't let it shoot.
Paladin tank in the field. We're moving. Protecting our people. You can depend on us. Paladin tank in the field.
Unit lost.
Enemies of the free world.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
Humvee here. How about a lift? Let's go for it.
Upgrade complete.
Preserving freedom.
Upgrade complete.
Preserving freedom. Let's get to work. What's the story? Made in the U.S. of A. Preserving freedom.
Armor detail reporting. Bucket up. Blow them wide open. Bucket up. On your command.
Any more projects?
Anywhere you say, sir. Lighten them up. Bucket up. In my field of fire. This'll wake them up. Moving in. Taking new ground.
Unit lost.
Clearing terrain. Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say, sir. Delivering ordnance. Heavy armor ready for action. In my field of fire. How about a show force? Lighten them up.
Keep it clean. You can depend on it.
Armor detail reporting. Delivering ordnance.
Unit lost.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in. Clearing terrain. Crusader tank
We
responding.
fight for peace.
Unit lost.
Humvee here. Whoa! Let's go for it. Breaking loose.
Let's build.
USA Armor Division. How about a lift?
Our base is under attack.
USA Armor Division. Whoa! Oh yeah! Whoa! Looks like a good run. Rip it up! Let's go for it! Got room for five.
Preserving freedom.
You want some of this? Looks like a good run. Chew on these!
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground. Blow them wide open. How about a lift? Oh yeah! Crusader tank responding. This'll wake them up. Heavy armor ready for action. How about a show of force? Let's grease them. Delivering ordnance. Blow them wide open. In my field of fire. This'll wake them up. Blow them wide open. Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone.
Unit
Moving in.
lost.
Taking new ground. Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground. Proceeding to target zone. Crusader tank responding. Blow them wide open.
I thought that mob was
On
going
your
to break
command.
into the compound, sir. Reporting for duty.
Nice job, sir. The final
Got
pilot
room
is
for five.
located up in the hills overlooking the city.
Break it
Watch out
loose.
for tunnel networks. Once you
Crusader
complete
tank
your
responding.
objective, bring the
Heavy armor
pilot
ready
back
for
to
action.
base.
Armor detail reporting.
Orders, General. Fire it up.
Humvee here. Whoa! On your command. Let's grease them.
Preserving freedom.
Taking rocket fire. Clear that tunnel network.
Hang tight.
Unit
Air
lost.
support on the way.
How about a show of force?
Anything to drive?
Preserving freedom. Preserving freedom.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
General, our base is under attack.
How about a lift? USA Armor Division.
Laying the foundation. Good area.
Humvee here. Looks like a good run.
Any more projects?
Need a delivery, General?
Crusader tank responding.
Something for everyone.
Polished and ready. Yes, sir. Taking her in. Yes, sir. Taking her in. Confirmed. Yes, sir. Want to make some improvements? Paladin tank in the field.
USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division. How about a show of force? USA Armor Division. Buck it up. Buck it up. Armor detail reporting. Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone. Let's grease them. Anywhere you say, sir. Moving in. Taking new ground.
They're attacking our base!
Clearing terrain.
How about a lift? Got room for 5.
Where do you need me? Any friendlies out here?
How about a lift?
Polished and ready.
Anything to drive?
Preserving freedom. Keep it clean. Yes, sir. Paladin tank in the field. It will be an honor. We're moving. We fight for peace.
Unit lost.
It will be an honor.
Into the Viper's net.
Closing the
Warning you,
door.
sir. We're taking heavy fire. Exit route is cut.
We fight
Where's that
for
pilot? Watch that right flank.
Protecting our people.
Unit lost.
You can depend on it. Is there a threat? It will be an honor.
General, the final pilot is secure. Returning to base. Watch for GLA pursuit.
Enemies of the free world. You can depend on it. Paladin tank in the field. Protecting our people. Polished and ready. We fight for peace. Paladin tank in the field. Is there a threat? It will be an honor. Confirmed. We fight for peace. Enemies of the free world.
Pilot of the USA. At the wheel.
Got room for 5.
Keep it clean. Depend on it.
Humvee here. Let's go for it.
Doing what's right. Polished and ready. Keep it clean.
Our base is being attacked.
Fight for peace. Enemies of the free world. We fight for peace. It closing the distance.
You are victorious. A U.S. division has been ambushed by the GLA in the Hindu Kush Mountains. Our forces are falling back with the GLA in close pursuit. Take command of a small Comanche base near Salang to cover the retreat. Do your best, General.
Enemy contact confirmed. They're moving in fast. Maintain formation. Right on us. Return fire. Where's our air cover? Alpha 3, report. What's your status? Charlie 3 is down. Someone get those buggies off us. We need more support. Close range. Chewing us up. All units, keep up the fire. Delta, stay in formation. Enemy to the base. We need I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
General, USA forces are fleeing through this area. Use Comanches to defend our troops and help them to escape. Destroy as many GLA pursuit vehicles as you can.
In the field. Air cover's on the way.
Charlie to airbase. The GLA are right behind us. We could sure use your help.
GLA inbound. Take out as many as you can, General.
Frequency's open.
Ready for action. Great progress.
Yes, sir. Moving to new AO. Flying low. In the field. Visibility clear. Frequency's open. Moving to new AO. Yes, sir. Nav system set.
Unit lost.
How about a lift? Army's elite. Special forces here. Always prepared.
Laser-guided missiles are
Thanks for the
installed.
cover fire. Casualties minimal. Moving to the rear.
Got my missile launcher right here.
New contact. More
Got
of our
my
men
missile
are
launcher
inbound,
right here.
General.
Loaded with U.S. quality. Resuming supply chain.
Rocket pods are now available, sir.
Here they come. Open fire. They're moving too fast. Give them everything we've got.
Some of the GLA are breaking off pursuit to hit our base, sir. We must hold our position.
Gunship reporting in. In the field. Gunship reporting in. Moving to new AO. Operation underway.
Locked in.
Gunship reporting in.
Let's clear those mines.
Unit lost.
Charlie out. Flying low.
Special forces here.
Gunship contact. Get him off it, sir.
How about a show of force?
In the field. Nav system set.
More friendlies en route, General. Maintain air cover for
Frequencies
our
open.
retreating forces.
Moving to new AO.
What's the story? Sounds good. Clocked in.
In the field.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Frequencies open. Air cover's on the way. Yes, sir. Moving to new AO.
Crusader tank responding.
Always prepared.
Heavy armor ready for action.
What's the story? Make my own road.
You're off to a good start, sir. 75 still to go.
In the field.
Another one of our convoys is retreating through the canyon, sir. Cover them as best you can.
Yes, sir. Frequencies open. Visibility clear. Comanche here. In the field. Nav system set. How about those rocket bombs? Strike.
What's that anti-air?
Moving to new AO.
Our cannons are picking up a threat, sir.
Get underway. We're going in. Got their position. Nav system set. Search and clear. We're going in. Visibility clear. Flying low. Nav system set.
Yeah? I'll build anywhere. Sounds good.
In the field. Air cover's on the way.
I got the goods.
Excellent work, General. Another 50 to
Providing
go.
resources. Resuming supply chain.
Crusader tank responding.
More of our men are inbound.
On your command. Crusader tank responding. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. How about a show of force? Taking new ground. On your command.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. Heavy armor ready for action. Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
Clearing terrain. In my field of fire. Deliver an ordnance. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. Clearing terrain. Moving in.
Let's build.
Hang in there, sir. Another 25 to go. We're almost there, sir. 10 more to go. Great job, General. This was the last of the retreat column. The GLA will be making a final push to dislodge us from our position. We need to hold.
On your command. Taking new ground. Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
Moving in.
Humvee here. Keep the tank. How about this? You want some of this? Got room for five. Special forces here. They're attacking our base. Need a point, man. Enemy identified. Always
Unit
prepared.
lost. Sir, our airfield is under attack.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone. Taking new ground. Let's do something.
You are victorious. Despite our losses in Hindu Kush, America is still committed to destroying the GLA. Spy satellites have discovered a major GLA training camp on the coast of the Caspian Sea. The battle is already underway. Good luck, General.
Calling in GLA bunker location at Grid Square Beta Charlie. 68944.
Target for Grid Square Beta Charlie. Stand clear.
Transport teams 1 and 2, approaching the landing zone.
All ships maintain heavy artillery support for amphibious assault.
This is Team 2. We're taking heavy fire. We need that air support now. Keep on now. Go.
Clear all. Amen.
Unit lost.
Special forces here. Rally point confirmed.
Heavy armor ready for action. Taking new ground. How about a show of force?
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit
Deliver an
lost.
ordnance. On your command. Lighten them up. In my field of fire. Lighten them up. Armor detail reporting.
We need to clear out these stinger sites before we can bring in our bombers to clear the GLA from the area.
Cruise missiles ready. On your command. Let's grease them. Blow them wide open. Let's grease them. Standing by for coordinates. Instructions confirmed. Cruise missiles ready. Calculating missile speed. Missile guidance set. Adjusting for wind current. Standing by for coordinates. Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say, sir. Delivering ordnance. Armor detail reporting.
Ready for action. Heading out.
Unit lost.
On your command.
Who's covering me?
Let's grease them. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. Crusader tank responding.
Unit lost.
Army's elite.
I'm about to show forward. On your command. Delivering ordnance. In my field of fire. Missile guidance set. Flight
Unit
systems
lost.
activated. Crusader tank responding.
Taking heavy fire!
Let's grease
Sector 2-5!
Armor detail reporting.
Take cover!
Anywhere you say, sir.
Get up that hill!
This'll wake them up.
Unit
Let's
lost.
grease them. How about a show of force? Delivering ordnance. On your command. In my field of fire. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up.
Unit
Crusader
lost.
tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action.
Congratulations, General.
About
You
to
have
show
been
force.
promoted.
Blow them wide open. On your command. Delivering ordnance. Standing by for coordinates. Adjusting for wind current. Tomahawk systems online. Instructions confirmed. Armor detail reporting. Clearing terrain. Proceeding to target zone. Heavy armor ready for action. Blow them wide open. Let's grease them. Blow them wide open. Missile guidance set.
Unit lost.
Adjusting for wind current. Tomahawk systems online. Updating grid location. Transporting cruise missile.
Unit lost.
Updating grid location. Cruise missiles ready. Standing by for coordinates. Calculating missile speed. Tomahawk systems online. Standing by for coordinates.
Unit lost. Despite our losses in Hindu Kush, America is still committed to destroying the GLA. Spy satellites have discovered a major GLA training camp on the coast of the Caspian Sea. The battle is already underway. Good luck, General.
Calling in GLA bunker location at Grid Square Beta Charlie. 689er 44.
Target for Grid Square Beta Charlie. Stand clear.
Transport teams 1 and 2 approaching the landing zone.
All ships maintain heavy artillery support for amphibious assault.
This is Team 2. We're taking heavy fire. We need that air support now. Keep moving. Go.
Unit lost.
Tomahawk systems online. Flight systems activated. Cruise missiles ready. Adjusting for wind current.
Man down! Need a point, man? Ready for action. Providing fire support.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Special forces here. Ready for action.
We need to clear out these Stinger sites before we can bring in our bombers to clear the GLA from the area.
Missile guidance set. Preparing launch cycle. Tomahawk systems online. Updating grid location. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Tomahawk systems online.
Special forces here. Providing fire support. Always prepared.
Missile guidance set. Calculating missile speed. Tomahawk launcher armed and ready. Tomahawk systems online. Adjusting for wind current. Arming cruise missile. Adjusting for wind current. Flight systems activated. Cruise missiles ready. Calculating missile speed. How about a show of force? Moving in. Tomahawk
Unit
systems
lost.
online. Instructions confirmed. Transporting cruise missile. Cruise missiles ready. Updating grid location. Coordinates received.
Unit lost.
Warheads in the field. Adjusting for wind current. Flight systems activated. Tomahawk
Unit
systems
lost.
online. Transporting cruise missile. Coordinates received. Armor detail reporting. How about a show of force? Armor detail reporting. Crusader tank responding. Let's grease them. How about a show of force? Taking new ground. In my field of fire. Armor detail reporting. On your command. Blow them wide open. Lighten them up. Wide open. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them. Let's grease them. In my field of fire. Moving in. This'll wake them up. Let's grease them.
Standing by. Heavy fire!
Arming
Sector
cruise missile.
2-5!
Ready for
Take
action.
cover!
Exploiting target.
How about a show of force?
Get up that hill!
Armor detail reporting. Crusader tank responding. This'll wake them up. Proceeding to target zone. Lighten them up.
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action. In my field of fire. How about a show of force?
Cruise missiles ready. Flight systems activated.
Armor detail reporting. Let's grease them.
Unit lost.
Special forces here.
Crusader tank responding. Blow them wide open. Heavy armor ready for action. Crusader tank responding. Lighten them
Unit
up.
lost.
Armor detail reporting. In my field of fire.
Ready for action. Enemy identified.
Heavy armor ready for action. Let's grease them.
Unit
On your
lost.
command. Blow them wide open. Armor detail reporting. Lighten them up. This'll wake them up. On your command.
Unit lost.
Need a point man.
Armor detail reporting. Blow them wide open.
Birds are inbound.
This is Alpha Wing. Objective sighted. Landing run underway. Target zone is cleared. Good hunting, boys.
Construction crews have arrived, sir. You'll need to get our base set up before we're overrun by the GLA. Our final objective is this GLA base here in the hills. Take it out and the operation is complete.
Laying the foundation.
On your command. Proceeding to target zone. Moving in. Clearing terrain. Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone. Armor detail reporting. Taking new ground.
What's the story? On the job. Have a job for me? Made in the US of A.
Crusader tank responding.
Army's elite. Take the building.
What's the story? That one's done.
Armor detail reporting. Proceeding to target zone. How about a show of force? Clearing terrain. Blow them wide open.
That one's
On your
done.
command. Moving in.
Unit lost.
Crusader tank responding. Let's grease them.
Let's build.
Bring
Moving on to scaffolding.
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action. Let's grease them.
New construction. Good area. Yeah. New construction. On the job. All finished. Always ready. All finished. Want to make some improvements? Good area.
Unit lost.
On your command.
Need a point man?
Let's build. Made in the US of A. Any more projects? Always ready. Going up.
Unit lost. Low power.
Our base is under attack.
All finished.
Unit lost.
Clocked in. Made in the US of A. Let's build.
Unit lost.
Crusader tank responding.
All finished.
Armor detail reporting.
Always prepared. Exploiting
Upgrade
target.
complete. Upgrade complete.
How about a show of force? Armor detail reporting. This'll wake them up.
Unit lost.
Let's grease them. How about a show of force? Blow them wide open. Let's grease them. Armor detail reporting. Where do you need them? Heavy armor ready for action.
Want to make some improvements?
Find me a vehicle. Any friendlies out here?
On your command. Blow them wide open. Bug it up.
Unit lost.
Bug it up.
Always ready. Gonna be like new.
Bug it up.
Clocked in. Sounds good.
How about a lift? Oh yeah!
Unit lost.
Crusader tank responding. Moving in. Heavy armor ready for action.
Laying the foundation. Preserving
Unit
freedom.
lost.
Preserving freedom. Let's find a better place. Let's find a better place. Sorry, I can't build there. Sorry, I can't build there.
Unit lost.
Going up.
Army's elite. Taking new position.
Armor detail reporting. Crusader tank responding. Anywhere you say, sir.
Where do you need me?
That one's done.
Special forces here. Orders.
Unit lost.
Armor detail reporting.
Why do I always get the dirty jobs?
Army's elite. Let's get in there. Need a point, man? Ready for action.
Yeah, making repairs. Polished and ready. Taking her in.
Unit lost.
Need a delivery, General?
On your command, clearing terrain. How about a show of force?
Want to make some improvements? Sounds good. Loud and clear.
Crusader tank responding. Taking new ground.
Laser-guided missiles are installed.
I have experience.
Oh, signing for this. Establishing supply route. Army's elite. Entering the structure.
On your command.
I got the goods. Keep the supplies rolling. Rocket pods are now available, sir.
Have a job for me? I'll build anywhere.
Gunship reporting in.
Crusader tank responding. Blow them wide open. Delivering ordnance. Lighten them up. Clearing terrain.
Ready for action. Gunship reporting
Armor
in.
detail reporting. Special Force. Hey, check out our new tow
Frequency's
missile.
open. Moving to new AO.
Let's build. Sounds good.
Pilot of the USA.
Gunship reporting in.
New construction. Make my own road.
Comanche here. Nav system set.
Oh, signing for this. Resuming supply chain.
Unit lost.
Want to make some improvements? Clocked in.
I have experience.
Want to make some improvements?
Find me a vehicle.
Laying the foundation. Clocked in.
Yes, sir. Visibility clear. Search and clear. Making a sweep.
Armor detail reporting.
In the field. Moving to new AO. Frequency's open. Yes, sir.
Let's build.
Unit lost.
In the field. This one's mine.
Crusader tank responding. Floor wide open.
Comanche here. Visibility clear.
On your command. Anywhere you say, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Gunship reporting in.
Preserving freedom. Preserving freedom.
Gunship reporting in.
Keep it clean.
USA Armor Division.
Army's elite.
Heavy armor ready for action. On your command.
Gunship
Taking new
reporting in.
ground. Armor detail reporting. On your command. USA Armor.
Our base is being attacked.
Armor detail reporting. In my field of fire. Light them up. How about a show of force? Anywhere you say, sir. In my field of fire. Moving in. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordinance. This'll wake them up. Blow them wide open. In my field of fire. Deliver an ordinance. Lighten them up. Deliver an ordinance. In my field of fire. Let's grease them. Humvee here. Come on. Armor detail reporting. Taking good ground. Blow them wide open. On your command.
Unit lost.
Deliver an ordinance. Blow them wide open. Proceeding to target zone. Let's grease them. Armor detail reporting. In my field of fire. Crusader tank responding. Light them up. In my field of fire. Put in. Deliver an ordinance. Blow them wide open.
Our base is under attack.
Deliver an ordinance. Anywhere you say so.
Unit lost.
Let's
This supply file is done.
taking new ground. Put in.
I have experience. Laying low.
On your command. Proceeding to target zone. Heavy armor ready for action.
How about a lift? Got room for 5.
Pilot of the USA.
They're attacking our base.
I have experience.
Armor detail reporting. Deliver an ordinance. On your command. This'll wake them up. Armor detail reporting.
Humvee here.
Rip it up! Chew on me!
General, our base is under attack. You want some of
Unit
this?
lost.
Doing what's right.
Loaded with U.S. quality. We'll drop in on it. Drop
Unit
zone
lost.
confirmed. Okay, fellas, you ready?
They're attacking our base.
I'll get it there.
Is there a threat?
Something for everyone. Resuming supply chain.
Unit lost.
How about a show of force? In my field of fire.
Unit lost.
Taking new ground. USA Armor Division. On your command. Clearing terrain. Anywhere you say, sir. Lighten them up. USA Armor Division. USA Armor Division.
Find me a vehicle. You got the
Preserving
map.
freedom.
Unit lost.
Heavy armor ready for action. Proceeding to target zone.
Preserving freedom.
Frequency's open.
General, our base is under attack.
Unit lost.
In the field.
Preserving
Air
freedom.
cover's on the way. Operation underway.
about those rocket bombs? How about those rocket
Unloading
bombs?
rockets. On your command. Taking new ground. Proceeding to target zone. Anywhere you say, sir. Let's grease them. Deliver an ordnance.
Polished and ready. It's the right thing to do.
Armor detail reporting. This'll wake them up.
Keep it safe.
On your command. Moving in. Anywhere you say, sir. Blow them wide open. Crusader tank responding. Let's grease them. Heavy armor ready for action.
Serving our country. Blades in motion. Loaded with U.S. quality.
Doing what's right. Enemies of the free world.
On your command. Deliver an ordnance. Crusader tank responding. Heavy armor ready for action. Clearing terrain. Taking new ground.
Unit
Blow 'em
lost.
wide open. Lighten them up. In my field of fire. In my field of fire. Deliver an ordnance. In my field of fire. Let's grease them.
Unit lost.
Proceeding to target zone. This'll wake them up. Lighten them up.
You are victorious. United Nations diplomats have agreed to meet with the GLA in Kabara City near the hydroelectric dam. The president believes the GLA cannot be trusted, and we have been placed on standby security alert.
We're live. Sat recon online. UN negotiator in sight. Secure all sectors. Blue Eagle has arrived. Look sharp. All units move in. Blue Eagle under fire at grid 1-3 Beta. All units engaged.
Concentrate your fire, man.
Target eliminated. We got him trapped. Major 6, surround GLA at Constantine Market. Roger that. Echo to Charlie 2. Hold your fire.
You are surrounded. Throw down your weapons and exit your vehicles.
Get off! GLA forces eliminated. All units, return to base.
General, the
New
UN envoy
construction.
has been killed. DMZ is hot. The GLA are trying to establish a
Frequencies
base on
open.
the other side of the river. You must find a way to destroy that base.
They're swarming us, sir. Fire at will.